Stadium for Senior Night 2020. Prior to the start of tonight's game, we would like to take the opportunity to recognize and introduce the senior members of the Golden Rams football team, along with the senior members of the Highlands cheerleading squad, as they participate for the last time at Golden Rams Stadium. We'll begin with the Highlands football team wearing number 55, Tyrus Kerr. Tyrus is being escorted by his grandparents, Debbie and Ray Kerr. He's been playing football for 10 years. After graduation, Tyrus plans on attending college, but he's undecided as to which one at this time. His other activities include baseball, where he's a catcher and also plays third base. Let's have a nice round of applause for Tyrus Kerr and his escort. Next, we have Kyron Long, number 53. Is he here?
DJ Loveland.
Check that. We'll start out with, now we have number 10, DJ Loveland. DJ is being escorted by his mom, Ruth Loveland, his dad, Dave Loveland, and sister, Savannah Loveland. DJ has been playing football for 9 years. After graduation, DJ plans to continue to play football in college. His other activities include baseball and basketball. Congratulations to DJ Loveland and his parents and sister. She gave me the wrong number. Next, we have Joaquin Roman. Joaquin wears number 52, and he's being escorted by his mom and his uncle. Joaquin's been playing football for 9 years. After graduation, he plans to go to college and in all possibility play football. He's been at several inquiries. Other activities include basketball. Congratulations to Joaquin Roman and his family. Next up, we have Jeremiah Nelson, number 50. He's being escorted by his mom, LaVon, and his grandma. Jeremiah has been playing football for 12 years. After graduation, he would love to play football at the next level and major in engineering. His other school activities include wrestling. Good luck to Jeremiah Nelson and congratulations. Is he next? Yep. Next up, we have number 4, Jeremiah Saunders. Jeremiah is being escorted by his mom, Stacy, his dad, EJ, his sister, Jaylyn, brothers, Julius and Joshua, and a cousin, Isaiah. Jeremiah has been playing football for 14 years. After high school, his plans are to go to college for teaching and to play football. His additional activities include wrestling. Congratulations to Jeremiah Saunders and his family. Next up, number 53, Kyron Long. Kyron's being escorted by his mom, his sister, and his brother. Kyron's been playing football for 8 years. After graduation, he plans to go to college. His other activities include wrestling, and he wants everyone to know that he's too nice. Congratulations to Kyron Long and his family. He should be the last. And rounding out the senior members of the Golden Rams football team is number 2, Caleb White. Caleb is being escorted by his father, Jonathan White, his grandmother, Darcel, his Aunt Sheila, his cousin Manny, and grandfather, Mr. White. He's been playing football for 11 years. After graduation, Caleb hopes to go to college to play football. His additional activities include varsity basketball for 2 years and wrestling for 2 years. Let's have a nice round of applause for Caleb White and his family.
All right, there you go. Our senior football players for 2020 in a strange year, but a very nice senior night here tonight. All right, we'll be back with the football game. Highlands and Greensburg Salem, and it's right after this. Okay, go ahead. Hello again, everybody. It's time for Highlands Golden Rams football. It's senior night tonight. The Highlands Golden Rams and the Greensburg Salem Golden Lions. And here come the Rams. Well, Dean, this shortened 2020 COVID season comes to an end here tonight. The Rams try to go out a winner, try to win their fourth game of the year and finish off with a winning record for the second time in 4 years. Here on senior night, they had a big comeback win last week at Greensburg, where it was a little colder than it is now. But all the publicity is going to go to the skill position guys that got it done, but that offensive line was something else.
Yeah, Mike, I got to mention the weather. We got 22-mile-an-hour winds. Everything's blowing the balloon blow away for senior night. And what's the difference in temperature? We're in shorts.
Our
tonight.
temperature has doubled. In the fourth quarter last week, it was 38 degrees. Tonight, it is 76 on kickoff.
But Mike, you mentioned the offensive line. They helped us get 525 yards last week. We're going to lose 5 of our 6 offensive linemen. And again, they've done a great job getting 677 yards rushing, 1,104 yards passing. You don't do that without a great offensive line. We're definitely going to miss Joaquin Roman, Jeremiah Nelson, Tyrus Kerr, Kyron Long, and tight end Jeremiah Saunders.
Yeah, we sure are. Well, we talked about the skill position guys, and we'll get to Chandler Timmons and Brock White, what great nights they had. But we wanted to focus in on DJ Loveland. What a tremendous game he had last week in that comeback.
Yeah, Mike, he's a senior captain. He led by example. We saw him last week. He played hurt from the third quarter on the whole second half. And again, he led us from 22 down to that win. There's no doubt about it. Besides being a leading receiver with 34 receptions, he even stepped in this year to become our place kicker earlier in the year. By the way, his grandmother Ida, who never misses one of our broadcasts, at age 90 is watching tonight, and grandfather Jimmy has the best seat in the house for an outstanding senior year for DJ Loveland.
79 catches on his career, 1,043 yards and 7 touchdowns. He has touchdowns other ways and other things. We'll get to those as the night goes on. Well, Greensburg Salem comes in struggling. They have been a playoff team the last 2 years, but they've had injuries at the quarterback position, and with both of them out, Alex Briggs has gone into the Wildcat for them.
Yeah, Mike, their only win this year was their 700th win as a school. And again, you mentioned the quarterback being gone, and their leading rusher last year was Alex Briggs, so he's going to be in that Wildcat position. He'll do most of the running. Rashad Candy will get the best of him, and last 2 games, Mike, they've only thrown 1 pass, so it should be, last week it was air, this week it's slant.
I expect them to play action and go deep on the first play just to throw us off. The kickoff will be brought to you by the Anchor Inn in Natrona Heights. I got there on Saturday. I had the wings. It was tremendous. I watched a little bit of Auburn, South Carolina. Joe, Andy, and Dee were all there. They all say hi. And come on in. They're open 11 to 8, Monday through Saturday, or you can call them at 724-224-9910 for takeout on Freeport Road, Natrona Heights, the Anchor Inn. But everything was good. We got the popcorn in the bags. Andy fixed us up with that, and it was good to see everybody. And Jess, too. I want to say hi to Jess because we got to see her also. It was nice to see everybody. First time I've been in there since March.
I've done a couple takeouts. I'm chicken.
I had chicken, actually. So here we go. The kickoff to the near side of the field is going to go out of bounds. We just gave DJ all those nice accolades, and he kicked the kickoff out of bounds.
Well, he might have been told to kick towards the corner. Remember last week, Mike, we left one laying there, and then almost, fortunately, we were hurt by that.
Well, before you get to the lineups, we will talk about the wind. Northeast, so it's coming at us and from the right, so that's kind of what we're dealing with tonight.
Starters on defense tonight, 52 is Joaquin Roman at defensive end. Big guy in the middle, 50, Jeremiah Nelson. The other defensive end, 43, Tyler Bender. Linebackers, 22, Brock White. 53, Kyron Long. 4, Jeremiah Saunders. 55, Tyrus Kerr. 11, Drake Burford. We'll get to the secondary in a second.
First down, Greensburg Salem on their 35-yard line. And we mentioned number 21 is Alex Briggs, and he is their all-everything. He's a senior. Oh, they have a bad snap. And Briggs has to go back and corral it, and down he goes at the 25-yard line. Getting him off his feet was Brock White. All the way back, they're going to call it at the 26, so it's a loss of 9.
And Mike, if they didn't pass, they're going to have to now. And back
No, they won't.
Well, defensive backs are number 20, Landa Cigarella, 2, Caleb White, 10, DJ Loveland. Okay, you're a defensive back. You're playing a team that's passed once in 2 games. What's your job?
It's come up and play the run. It's pretty much what's going on.
But they have to support each other, too. Somebody
Yes,
gets
they
by
do.
them, they're gone.
Candidate, a running back. And Briggs is going to give it to Candidate off the left side. He has a cut. Oh, he's brought down beautifully by Saunders at the 28-yard line. He got him around the waist and got him off his feet. So it'll be third down. Candidate and Briggs both had over 100 yards in their loss last week. Their loss at Mars, 42-21. A game that Teddy Ruffner went for 295 against them, by the way.
And guess what? He's third on the list. We have 2 300-yard rushers. We'll get back to those later on. You mentioned Candidate, the running back, Briggs, the quarterback. His wideouts 5, Christian Holster, 3, Akeem White, and 9, Matthew Wallace.
On third down. Now they're going to run it. This is Briggs to the near side of the field. Briggs is knocked off his feet at the 32-yard line. You see Drake Burford looking for a flag. There's none to be had.
He was held, Mike. That's why.
That's why. It'll be fourth down. Now watch for this. They do not go punt formation. They will leave their offense on the field, and Briggs will go back in the shotgun as he normally does, and they pretty much quick kick it every time.
And if they do punt, it will be Wyatt Reimer. But you're right, Mike. I can't see Wyatt out there.
4th and 12. And what he'll do is he'll quick kick it, and he does, to the near side of the field. It's going to hit,
get out of the
take a
way.
Highlands bounce,
There
and
we
quickly
go.
the Lions get on it at the 45-yard line. It's down by Donovan Waller. So the Rams have great field position. They start 1st and 10 at their own 45.
They'll play a 4-4-3 defense, Mike. 75, 1 defensive end, Dakota Powell. The other one, 59, Caleb Chismar. D tackles are 54, Billy McChesney, and 73, Joey McCall. The linebackers, 21, Alex Brigg, 46, Tyrone Williams, 13, Jaden Stevenson, 17, J.C. Walsh. Corners are 4, Jeremiah Walsh, 22, Kyrell Lecce, and number 3, Akeem White.
Starting lineups brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting in Natrona Heights. They got you covered. You're going to run a quick toss, and this is Brock White to the near side of the field. Up over the 50.
Penalty mark,
A flag comes in
late.
from West Trentham.
Whoa.
Players go into the bench.
Another flag, Mike.
So we'll see what this is all about. White gets it down to the 48-yard line, but we're just going to wait for them to sort it out. Our referee tonight is John Nowakowski.
Umpires Joe DeCurie. The head linesman is Frank Nowakowski. Field judge Gary Sladler. Line judge Craig Adaminsky. And the side judge is Frank Niemeyer. Mike, what I saw with Joaquin plastered somebody inbound. He
could have
hit
been
him so hard he knocked him into
It
our
may have been a peel back. So we'll see. Let's see what Mr. Nowakowski has for us. He's going to talk to Dom Girardi first of all. Let's see if I can get this.
We saw the other day, Mike, middle school game where there were 4 personal fouls.
It's not good news.
But guess what? They enforced 2 of them. Could they do that?
It's not good news. Sure they can.
Okay.
I'm afraid somebody might have got run.
Well, they're talking to both coaches now.
Now Dave Kiefer, one of the 2 Dave Kiefers, the other Dave Kiefer's the head coach at Southmoreland. There are 2. They both live in the same area. Their mothers work together at the same diner.
Ouch.
And they're both named Dave Kiefer, and they're both head coaches in the Whippeal.
That's a deep dive, Mike. He's in his 8th year. He has 5 back on offense, 6 back on defense. You mentioned last year they made the playoffs. They were 5-2 last year. Blackhawk knocked them out of the playoffs 36-7.
They worked at Brown's Candy Kitchen in Mount Pleasant, and both teach social studies. 2 Dave Kiefers.
How about that? Now, this is...
I have no idea what this is. Yeah.
Look where they put us, Mike.
Holding on Highlands. 10 yards from the spot of the foul. After the play, personal foul against Highlands. Also being forced.
So that answers my question. You can't have 2
It's
fouls.
first down, so it's going to be...
That's 25 yards of penalty.
Yes, it is. It's a 10 and a 15.
That is not how you want to start, Mike.
No, it's not. And that's been our problem all year has been penalties. They've really been a bugaboo for this
75
Highlands
yards a
team.
game.
Right? And that hurts. So that's going to take it.
Well, that's 1/3 of the penalty yards were allowed. Holy cow. Wow. Yeah, 25 yards back, so it's going to be 1st and 35. Ouch.
Okay, so that's going to take it back to the 22-yard line. So they lose 23. 1st and 33.
Wow.
What do you got here on first and?
Well, same play.
I'm going to give it to White. Near side of the field. He gets tripped up and knocked off his feet at the 30-yard line. Nice job by the Lions, junior Donovan Waller. You know, they only have 4 seniors on their roster, Greensburg Salem. We thought we were short with 7. There are only 11 seniors on the field.
How about that?
92% of their players are underclassmen. 87% of Highlands players are underclassmen.
We mentioned that offensive line, Mike. 5 seniors there: Kerr, Long, Nelson, Roman, Saunders. Anyone not a senior is our center, 72, Daniel Timmons. He's going to be the loneliest guy in town next year when he turns to his left and his right, huh?
That's for sure. 2nd and 25. Straight ahead, this is White. Now he bounces it to the outside, tries to find some room, turns the corner. We got a marker down, and he's thrown down at the 25-yard line. Rashad Kennedy and Akeem White make the play, but I think this one was also against Highlands, and boy, you would have thought they would have come out shot out like a cannon after last week's game, but mistakes here to start the ball game.
Holding again, Mike.
It's going to be declined. They're going to take the play because it was a loss. I think.
Wide receivers tonight, number 10, DJ Loveland, 3, Elijah Coleman, and 2, Caleb White. We mentioned DJ Loveland, Mike. The combat catches he made last week over the middle. White also scored a touchdown for the Golden Rams. That was a tough catch, too. Remember, he caught it.
Sure was. Remember to beautify and protect. Call Dan Timmons Painting, 724-224-2851. For all your commercial and industrial painting needs, they got you covered. So here we go. 3rd and West Trentham. Heck, 3rd and East Trentham. Timmons is back. He's going to throw a takeoff. He's got Coleman down there. 35-30. Cuts inside of the 24-yard line. That's how you convert 3rd and 30.
There you go, Mike.
We missed Coleman last week, but he's back with a vengeance. First down, Highlands on a long one. 50 yards.
How does that happen, Mike?
You're 1 and 5. That's all I got. 3rd and 30, they pick up 50. First down at the Greensburg Salem 25. And Coleman was behind him. First down in Lions territory. Rams in all gold tonight. Lions with the white shirts and the gold pants. Brock White, he is dragged down beautifully. They got him by the jersey. Billy McChesney, the junior defensive tackle, brought him down.
Looked like it was close to a horse collar, Mike, but it wasn't.
Yeah, it was lower on the jersey. Brock gets a yard.
Second and for him last week, Mike. 203 yards, 3 touchdowns.
That was our first 200-yard game for Highlands since Elijah Jackson on the 17th of October of 2014. He had 203 yards at Valley. Rams won that game. And, of course, the all-time record is 270 yards by Timmons. Going to keep it. Run to the far side to the 20 and get close to a first down with that lean. He gets to the 16-yard line. He's a yard short. Held by Gary Negley, 270 yards at Freeport in 2010.
Was that the 99? He wasn't 99.
No, that
Myers.
was Justin Myers.
Right.
3rd down and a yard for Highlands.
Like you said, that's a record that could never be broken, like Johnny Christ at 99.
Yeah, he had 99. We've seen all that in the 20 years, huh?
But last week we had 2 guys return interceptions, one for 102, and then the Whitlaw kid from Belvoir, 105 yards.
Give it to White. Busts through a hole. He's at the 10. Turns the corner 5 and into the end zone for a Highlands touchdown. 16 yards and the Rams strike. So just like that, Highlands converts the 3rd and 30, and they're on the scoreboard at 6:47 left of the first quarter. Signorella holds it. Loveland will kick it.
Snap to get it down.
They got it down. The kick is on its way, and it is perfect. TJ's 12th extra point to go along with 2 two-point conversions, 1 rushing touchdown, 1 punt return touchdown, 1 kickoff return touchdown, and 1 fumble recovery for a touchdown. Quite a career by DJ Loveland. The Rams lead at 7-0.
He's our second leading scorer, Mike, with 26 points. Well, you've been putting out that much-needed work around the house. Why not let the pros at B&E Home Renovations help you kick off football season with a new kitchen, bathroom, game room, or addition to make your home a winner? With over 100 years of combined experience, owner Brian Nee and his team of professionals at B&E Home Renovations guarantee that job will be done on time and completed the way you want it. And rest assured that Brian and his staff have been working 12 hours a day to combat any delays brought on by COVID-19. As always, customer service their top priority. Give Brian a call today at 724-351-3172 for a free estimate, or visit their Facebook page, B&E Home Renovations, where the B is always busy.
So the kickoff is coming with the Rams leading at 7-0 early on. They went 55 yards on 7 plays, even though it was 1st and 33. Here's the kickoff by Loveland. It's a line drive, and it's coming to Canada, but he's going to let it go, and it's a touchback, his first of the year. First and 10. That's our first one of the year, I think. It is.
Maybe, yep.
First one. How about DJ? Still trying to figure out why he just realized he could kick now.
Yeah, I know. It's amazing. Every year we say who can kick, and it's a senior raise his hand. Go figure. And that was an emergency situation. Remember, we started off with Cam Regard.
Yeah, he got hurt early. Oh boy, and there's a pop in the line as the give. Or Briggs kept it.
Joaquim.
And he got hit by Joaquim Roman, and so hard his kids will be born dizzy. It's a gain of a couple, but he had to pay for those 3.
Our defense, Mike, has let up only 748 yards this year rushing and 744 passing, and Joaquim leads us with sacks with 4.
They go quickly, and they give us to Canada. Tries to get to the left side and gets a first down and more, 30. And the Rams get down low to get him as White gets him off his feet, Caleb. But that's first down Greensburg Salem out at the 38-yard line.
So I was talking about earlier, as the corner, what do? You can't let that head. Thankfully, the safety, White, came over to make the tackle. Speaking of tackles, Jeremiah Saunders leads us on the year with 57 tackles. And Mike, the statistics this year, you have to look at per game because you can't, 7 games doesn't give you much to look at as far as records go.
First and 10.
He's averaging nearly 10 tackles a game.
Now this is Briggs. Cuts it through there and into the waiting arms of Kyron Long as he gets over the 40 to the 43-yard line. But that's a good 5-yard pickup. And they are able to move the ball, as I said. Last week in that loss, Briggs had 171 rushing, and Canada had 119 rushing, even though they were pretty much blown out by Mars.
But again, scoring 21 against Mars is pretty good. Also, last week in conference, Hampton beat Indiana 42-14, Plum 35, Knox 7.
2nd and 5, Greensburg Salem. Briggs keeps it, but this time it's Nelson that puts him down right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 5, and now we have whistles. Everything all right out there? There is a marker down, okay. Let's see if this one's on the Lions. It was dropped by the head linesman across the way, so it could be a offside or a false start play. Oh, they're talking to Dom. This is against the Lions. He's asking Mark Casanowitz, since it's his defense, what would you rather have? Rams will decline it. 3rd and 5. That's when you have confidence in your defensive coordinator when you say, what would you rather have, 2nd and 10 or 3rd and 5? And when you say, I'll take 3rd and 5, you have confidence in your defense.
Like that defensive line has done a job as far as finding fumbles, too. Nelson, Joaquin Roman, Tyler Benner have 2 each, and then Cinderella also has 2 fumble recoveries, but they have a nose for the ball up there.
3rd and 5, Lions on their 43. And they're going to run it on a jet sweep to Hostetler off the right side, and he's got some room into Highlands territory, and that's going to be first down Greensburg Salem at the Rams' 44-yard line.
Signorella brought him down.
13 yards and a first down for Greensburg Salem.
Brock White's coming off the field, Mike, and he's holding that arm. That doesn't look good. But one thing adjustment we made, Mike, is we went to 4 down linemen against this Wildcat. Ashton Hadachek checks in for White.
1st and 10, Greensburg Salem at the Highlands 44. They give us to Canada. Canada with a nice move. And it close to and maybe a first down at the Highlands 34-yard line.
Signorella met him heads up, Mike. But again, he's got a head of steam before he gets touched 10 yards. A little inside trap was working.
10 more for Canada. And you can see they have very talented running backs. And Briggs normally is a running back, but he has had to play well. It kind of reminds me of last year when we went to Montour and they were out of quarterbacks and had to do the same thing.
A little long. Just
Canada again, but not this time as Nelson meets him in the backfield and drags him down for a loss.
Nice job by Nelson. Greensburg's offensive line, Mike, they have 73, Joey McGowan, 54, Billy McChesney, 63 is the center, Christian McChesney. I'm going to take it as brothers. Yes. 59 is Caleb Chismar, 50 is the right tackle, Caleb Briggs, and the tight end 13, Jaden Stevens.
2nd and 13 at the 37. Rams lead 7-0. Trying to finish out winning the last 3 games of the year, which a guy to my left predicted was going to happen. Here's Briggs. Puts his head down, gets into the middle, and Tyrus Kerr gets a hold of him and brings him down. Joaquin Roman also. It'll bring up a 3rd down and long for Greensburg Salem.
So we want to play the what-if game, Mike. What if it's 4th down, they're going to go for it?
Well, since they leave the offense on the field anyway,
yeah.
They do not go to punt formation. So, also we're going to play the what-if game later. If we had beaten Mars, do we make the playoffs? You have to remind me to get to that. Oh, we have flags on. We'll do it now. The answer is no. If we would have beaten Mars, we would not have made the playoffs. We would actually finish in the same 4th place that it looks like we're going to finish in now.
But if we would have played a regular season, 4th place
3 games before that, I think things may have been different now.
Would 4th place get you into the playoffs?
No. The playoffs probably would have been the same.
Okay, who would you have then? With 4 teams.
But I don't think we would have never been at 4, I don't think. It would only be 2 anyway. The playoffs will be no different than they are now. Right. Plus
I thought they did 16.
No. Nope.
Well, I know that's this year, but in years gone by, we played 16 teams.
3rd and 16 to give us to Canada. And Canada gets it up to the 34-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 10. Yeah, but not necessarily in this classification.
Gotcha. Burford on the tackle. Along with Tyrus Kerr. But we have played in conferences where 4 teams went, right?
Right.
Was that when we were down in, and that was the old 14,
right?
4 classification.
4th down, 4th and 9. 10. Okay, 10.
I think they're going to go for it, Mike.
Will they throw it? Will they punt it? Briggs is back. He's going to throw it. He fires it into a crowd. It nearly picked off, and best that he didn't. DJ knocked it down. It'll be Highlands ball at the 34-yard line. Well, that's the 2nd pass they've thrown the last 3 games.
Smart senior move by DJ just to knock it down, Mike.
So the Rams have held, and they'll get the ball 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They lead it 7-0.
Good news, Mike Brock White's entering the huddle late.
That's good news indeed. 1st down, Rams at their 35. Coleman splits to the right. Trips left. Timmons back. He's going to go to Coleman. He fires it down there. He's got it at the 35-yard line. What a throw. What a catch.
Perfect, Mike.
30 yards. 1st down.
Chandler 2 for 2 for 80 yards. Coleman 2 catches for 80 yards.
First down at the Greensburg Salem 35-yard line.
They found a corner they're picking on over there, Mike, and Akeem White. They like that matchup with Coleman. And he hasn't been getting any help over the top either, look like.
Nope. 2 by 2 this time. Brock White the sidecar, and Timmons back. Timmons looks, fires it down the middle. Wide open, Loveland. Touchdown, Highlands.
set that one up.
Sure did, and DJ works that slot. He does the tough work.
They rolled a safety over to help Coleman, left the middle of the field wide open for DJ. 115 for Chandler already, yep.
Here's the snap. The ball is down. The kick by Loveland is on its way. It's high enough and long enough, and the kick is good. 1:13 left of the first quarter. It is Highlands 14 and Greensburg Salem nothing. Now Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza in Natrona Heights is your home of the judgment-free zone. Planet Fitness provides a unique setting where everyone, and we mean everyone, is free to work out in a non-intimidating environment for as little as $10 a month. At Planet Fitness, we know that staying active is more important now than ever, and it's essential to maintaining good health. Go to planetfitness.com and check out Fit Facts and learn how we've been keeping you healthy in and out of our clubs. Planet Fitness is ready to keep you motivated and moving. Remember, memberships are available for as low as $10 a month, so stop in and say hi to Ross at Planet Fitness at the Heights Plaza today. And the Rams do that one in 2 plays, 65 yards.
I saw Tara the other day at Planet Fitness.
Okay.
He's doing well, says hello to everybody.
Well, that's good.
This week in conference, Mike, we have Armstrong at Plum, Knock is at Hampton. That's an old-fashioned rivalry there,
is.
Mike. And Mars at Indiana.
14-0, the Rams lead it.
Cam Rygaard getting a chance to kick after DJ put one in the end zone.
And ran a touchdown in.
And I think, Mike, it's a good idea, too. He's a freshman. He's going to be our kicker of the future. Let's get him out there and see what he can do.
And he boots it to the near side of the field.
It
is. The ball's loose. And it's still loose.
There's a scrum down there.
I think the Lions had it. The Rams had 2 hands on it, but couldn't bring it in. And Greensburg Salem has it.
Khalil Long was down there.
That was a big guy, too, for the Lions. 63, Christian McChesney, the sophomore, got down there and got the football.
Long, Saunders, and Signorella were around a bite, but he pulled it in. That became a good kick and then respected.
Sure did, didn't
free ball.
So it's first down Lions. Under 39. The Rams lead it 14-0. They split Akeem White far to the right. Hostetler, the motion man.
High snap.
Briggs keeps it.
Ooh.
Oh, did he get leveled? The Rams took the ball. It came out, and Joaquin Roman has it for Highlands at the 42-yard line. Saunders knocked it out of there, and Roman was the recipient.
That is his 3rd fumble recovery, Mike. You got to give Saunders credit for that one. I'll be surprised if Briggs stays out there, Mike. He is. He's a tough kid.
He is a tough customer.
Wow, that was popped.
I mean, it popped in the air, and Joaquin fell to the ground with it.
Shows those good hands again. He had a touchdown already this year, if you remember.
Trips left. First down Highlands at the 41, and Timmons once more. Brent's right. He's going to throw it away to the popcorn vendor, and that's going to be intentional grounding.
But they're pointing to DJ Long. Like they're going to have a little conference here. Long was, Loveland was in the area. I think they'll pick that flag up.
No, he wasn't.
According to that one referee, he wasn't. That's his story. I'm sticking to it.
It's intentional.
I ain't buying it.
Of course he's not, because it wasn't. It was intentional ground. You got to judge intent on that. Loss of down. You have the loss, which is the 47-yard line, plus the 5-yard penalty after that. So.
Now, is that rule different in the pros?
No. It's exactly the same.
College?
They're all the same.
Because, the rules vary from level to level.
It's where it's for the spot of the foul, 5 yards back.
Where he threw it from, +5. Yeah.
And it's lost it down. Second down to give us to White to the near side of the field.
Nice job by
White
Nelson.
turns the corner and gets to the 50, puts the shoulder down, and gets to the Greensburg Salem 48-yard line. So he got 10 yards back.
Jeremiah Nelson sealed that corner. Rock White took advantage of it.
So it will be 3rd down and 17 to go. 10 yards for Brock.
And that rule is the same as far as applying it?
I believe so, yes.
Levels? Okay.
It may be different in college. It may be a 10-yard penalty. But I think they should get rid of it. I think if you really want to protect quarterbacks, they should get rid of the rule altogether. You should be allowed to throw the ball away. Timmons back. He's going to throw it deep. He's got a man down there, and oh my goodness, was Coleman dragged down, and the flag is down. And that's one where the high school rule hurts you, because that ball was right there.
Yep. And that's not going to be a first down, right, Mike?
It's not a first down, no. It's going to be 4th and 2 or 4th and 1, yeah. 15-yard penalty on Greensburg Salem. It is not an automatic first down at the high school level.
I think we will go for it then.
I think. Well, you keep the down, so it's still 3rd.
So I think we'll go for it.
You were correct. 34 seconds left of the first quarter. Highlands leads at 14-0. The 15-yard pass interference call will take the ball to the 33-yard line. Third and 2. Boy, what is the down marker there? They go. They fixed it. They had it 4th. This would be a great play action down, because you're going to go for it on 4th anyway, as you already gave the folks a teaser on that. So
yeah, why not?
Wouldn't this be a great play action down? Rams bringing Saunders in and forward makes it even more of a play action down.
Yeah.
You got DJ Loveland down at the bottom of the screen. Timmons, the quarterback, under center. They give us to White, gets behind Saunders and gets the first down. They did it conventionally to the 29-yard line.
7 carries now for 44 yards.
1st and 10 Highlands at the Greensburg Salem 29 on what might be the last play of the first quarter. Rams do not have to run another play here.
Elijah Coleman on the trainer's table getting his ankle taped.
Well, he got bent over backwards on that pass interference call.
Yeah.
And they are going to apparently let the clock run out. So the first quarter will come to an end. The Rams lead at 14-0. They did what they had to do in that first period and jump on this Lion team that has been struggling.
Frankie Girardi, go to bed. He tells me to tell him that every game. Mm-hmm. All right, are you or someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Why not consider a caring therapist at Phoenix Rehabilitation Health Service in Natrona Heights? Phoenix specializes in one-on-one personalized care coupled with the latest techniques and equipment of physical therapy services. They deal with any type of injury, specialize in orthopedic conditions, including sports and workman compensation injuries. Phoenix will help you with your goal of returning to the activities you love the most. Golf, anyone? Phoenix Rehabilitation and Health Service are conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue in Natrona Heights. They have flexible hours to allow for social distancing and are allowing, again with the COVID guidelines, plenty of time to work with you one-on-one. Call them today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment, or on the web at phoenixphysicaltherapy.com. Say that 3 times quick.
Exactly.
With somebody talking in your ear.
Yes, we're playing. We're playing trivia in the background here, and it's like, you guys are allowed to talk the next time I read one. How's that? We'll see how I do. I apologize. Okay, here we go. Not really. First down at the 29. The Rams leading at 14-0.
If you can't do it, you shouldn't be here.
There's that. So we'll see what Don Girardi has in his bag of tricks here. Play action fake.
Same.
Timmons back. He's going to fire it for the end zone, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get it to Saunders, but number 4 on number 4. Hakeem White had him covered, but there was a size disparity there. Incomplete. You mentioned earlier, Dean, that Greensburg Salem had won 700 games. This is their 1134th game. Highlands has played 525.
Wow. They go way back, huh? They're in the 1900 early, I think.
Timmons 3 for 4. Is that what we have?
Yes, sir.
Give the White off the right side. Tries to turn the corner and gets pushed out of bounds. As he gets to the 25-yard line, J.C. Wallish, the junior linebacker, pushed him out. That'll bring up a 3rd down for Highlands. 3rd and 8.
Well, I think we're going to put the ball in the air here for sure.
That's quite a record, though. 700 wins, 394 losses, and 39 ties. Highlands is, if they win tonight, they'll be 20 games over 500 for their history. Timmons back, going to throw it deep. Loveland is down there. We got a Highlands touchdown. DJ Loveland pulls it in the corner as he got down there and beat the coverage of Donovan Waller.
He's 4 for 5 passing, 3 for touchdowns. That's pretty good.
That'll really help his passer rating, which is high anyway. You know, the only person in the last 10 years that I've been keeping passer rating that has a higher single-season passer rating for Highlands than Chandler Timmons is? Braden Timmons, yeah.
How about that?
2 catches, 62 yards for Loveland. We have flags down as the kick is put through, but the play doesn't count, so let's see if we can figure this out. What do you have, 4 for 5 for 142 yards and 2 touchdowns?
That is correct.
Offside, so we'll see what this is. We'll see if the Rams still kick it. Second one for Loveland tonight.
Gotcha. Thanks, man. Take it on the kickoff.
So for Chandler Timmons, he has now thrown 15 touchdowns and 5 interceptions this year. What a tremendous year.
Yeah, 5-yard.
And for Loveland, that is his 3rd touchdown reception of the year, plus all the other ones I mentioned. Rams are going to kick it, and I guess they can put that on the kickoff if they like. Signorella will hold it. Curl snap it. Good snap. Ball down. Kick on its way, and it is good. 11:39 left of the first half. It's Highlands 21 and Greensburg Salem nothing.
How you predicted this to go, Mike?
Yeah. There's no better time than right now to stop into Highland Tire and Highland Integrity Alignment and see why they've been voted the best place to buy tires in the AK Valley since 1993 and the best place for an oil change since 1995. And this year, voted #1 for auto repair. Founded by Butch Bonnet in 1961, Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and wheels in the Pittsburgh area. And as always, if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. Visit highlandtire.com or call them in Trentham at 724-224-9222. In Natrona Heights, 724-224-7900 or Highland Integrity Alignment 724-224-5900. Highland Tire now offering oil changes in all locations. Service, integrity, price, we deliver. As the kids say, my phone's blowing up. Antonio Brown is signed with Tampa Bay.
Good luck to them.
Yes, exactly.
Curse of Antonio.
My niece was all excited and sent to tell me, I said they deserve each other. Brady, I mean.
I was hoping he went to Baltimore.
Right, to ruin them, exactly. That's kind of where I was.
You saw Jordan Thompson with the special teams and the huddle DJs kicking off this time. I think maybe you're right. They might have given him a break after the last one.
Here's the kick.
Ooh,
It went off of Hostetler's hands and comes down to Wallish. Wallish up over the 30 and up to the 35-yard line before Burford gets him off his feet. That's Jerome Wallish, the junior, number 4. First down Lions at 11:30 left of the first half.
11:30 to go here, Mike, and Highlands leading 21-0. We haven't had a Mercerville game, have we?
We have not.
They go 4-0 here, we could have a chance, huh?
Hostetler the motion man, Briggs the quarterback. He's going to keep it. Get hit low by Khalil Long and finished by Tyrus Kerr up top. They get a yard. 2nd and 9. Khalil is a tall drink of water.
He is, Mike. He's coming on as a basketball player, too. Wind has died down here, Mike, and hasn't seemed to affect Chandler at all, huh?
No.
142 yards and 3 touchdowns.
When you're throwing it as well as he's been, he probably doesn't even know it's windy.
That's what the Armstrong coach, Frank Fabian, said. He couldn't believe the pocket poise he had last week. Just to stand there in that pocket and tap the ball till he got what he wanted. Here comes everybody, Mike.
This is Briggs. And Briggs is hit. This is Khalil again. Got him down low and got him off his feet. Joaquin cleaned it up as he gets to the 38-yard line. It's a 3-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and 6. Back to last week's game. When the score was 27-6 in the 3rd quarter, Armstrong in the lead. They did not hand the ball off one time the rest of the game.
They cooperated, Mike. They let us run 80 plays in that game.
Well, when you have a 3-touchdown comeback like that, both teams have to participate in it.
Oh, yeah.
That's really what happened. 3rd and 6. Hostetler in motion. And Briggs is going to toss it to Kennedy, and the Rams got him in the back. They almost took it away again. Kennedy hung on, but Saunders and Roman and White and all the usual suspects were in there for Highlands, and it's 4th down.
Brock White almost caught that ball.
He almost took it and ran the other way with it, yeah. 4th and 10. So again, they'll line up normally, and then Briggs is just usually quick kick these, and Caleb White standing back at the 40. They're calling him up. We'll see. And he boots it. Oh, he almost had it blocked. I think Khalil might have got a piece of that. The Rams will just let it go. That would have been one he'd have been okay, because if the ball was tipped, he would have been allowed to grab that with no problem. But you got to make sure the refs back are going like this, and he didn't do it. Yeah. So that wasn't differently played then. Thanks to Tom Stabile for rules interpretations. As we're doing our thank yous tonight, so we've had him for 20 years too. He was way before Mike Pereira in 3-piece suits.
Yep. We've been around longer than Mike and Mike.
Actually, Mike Pereira would have been his boss, right? That's very true.
Tony Kornheiser, Mike Wilbon celebrating their 19th anniversary, Mike, near Pikers, as we've got.
Well, I said we beat Mike and Mike because they broke up pretty ugly too. First down at the 39, and Timmons is going to throw it deep, and it is high pointed and pulled down with a great catch by Caleb White at the 32-yard line. You got to be kidding me!
You talk about a combat catch, Mike. That was it there. Wow.
I wasn't sure who it was, and then I saw the shoes.
They're picking on Mr. Wallish now.
11 and 18, 29 yards.
His shortest pass has been 27 yards. That was a touchdown.
Goodness.
Get out the abacus here. 171. Yeah, look at us agreeing on big numbers, too.
First down on the Salem 32-yard line. Less than 9 to go, first half. Highlands leads at 21-0. Timmons straight back. Has time. Throws it down the middle, and he overshoots Caleb White this time. They went right back to him. This time, Alex Briggs on the coverage. And they'll move Briggs around. Briggs is kind of like a hybrid linebacker safety, and he can do both. Kind of a Penn State fans like this guy over here. He's the hero back. Basically what he is.
The 1 year I coached, we called the Mazer kid, Derek Mazer. We made him the hero.
Yeah.
Go get it.
That's a prestigious position.
Oh, yeah. Last week there were 50 games in WPL. Of those games, 29 were decided by 4 touchdowns or more. Looks like we might be headed that way this season.
Ours wasn't. It looked like it was going to be.
Yeah, the other way.
2nd and 10. Timmons is going to run a straight quarterback run, and it opens up like the Red Sea inside the 15 to the 13-yard line. You could have driven your new Subaru through that.
How about that? I surprised you with that, didn't I?
Yeah, I didn't know that was you.
I waited all week.
Who's the strange person? 17 yards for Chandler.
And I popped the automatic door hatch for you, too. So
very nice.
No more handle thrusts. I paid an extra $500 just for you.
Thank you. Well, it's all going to come in handy in a couple months.
Oh, yeah.
First down at the 15-yard line. 8:25 left of the first half.
We are not getting on any buses this year. I can guarantee you that.
Oh. And they give us to White. White with some room. Stutter step. 15-10.
There you go.
Out of bounds inside the 5 at the 3-yard line. They'll give him the 2. 13 yards and another Highlands first down.
61 on 19 carries so far for Brock. Like we mentioned, those 29 games ending 28 points or more in the 2A Century Conference. Fraser McGuffey and Washington won by a combined 134-0. Can you believe that? Fraser, McGuffey, and Washington.
First and goal at the 2. Tight eye, and they give it to Jeremiah Nelson, and he's into the end zone.
That was planned, Mike. That was planned since he's a senior.
That was the refrigerator Perry touchdown for Jeremiah Nelson.
That's called your senior gift. You got a flag? If he celebrates, God bless him. Good for him.
How about that? The big fella, number 50's in the end zone. They had lined him up at fullback, and they gave him the ball. It's 27-0.
Good for Jeremiah. He's a great kid, Mike.
At 7:44, Loveland adds the extra point. And the Rams lead it 28-0.
All right, let's talk about the Boucher Agency. They have made some major changes this past year, and now they're even better equipped to handle your home and auto insurance needs. Mel and John at Boucher Agency are now independent agents. In addition to nationwide, Bouchers are now working with the leading companies in the industry to find more ways to save you money on your home and auto insurance. Mike, good news, I called to change my auto insurance, my new Subaru. I'm getting money back.
Beautiful.
Because of all the features I have on the car, the safety features, and remember I told you about that app where you can start the car? It also can trace it. So if somebody decides to borrow it, we're going to find it. So again, call your hometown independent insurance agents, the Boucher Agency at 724-224-4300, and choose the coverage that's right for you and your family. They have evening and Saturday hours for your convenience. Remember, in the 8K Valley, you're in good hands with Mel and Joe. They're always on your side.
Rochester is playing Shenango tonight. The stadium has been evacuated because there's a SWAT situation in the nearby neighborhood in Rochester.
Rochester?
Rochester. That's from Channel 4. Yeah.
Yikes.
Beaver County Emergency Dispatch has confirmed SWAT has been called to McClellan Drive early Friday evening. So there you go.
That's ridiculous.
Here's the kick. And it's taken by Canada, and he's got a stride up over the 35 to the 40-yard line and up to the 41. So that's where the
Bumbalski and Bender there.
Tyler Bender. We have McQuaid and Khalil Long. First down, Golden Lions on their own 40-yard line. Rams lead it 28-0. 7:34 left till half. Briggs on the give to Canada, and the ball's fumbled.
Loose. Who's got it?
Loose football to the Rams have it. Let's see. Joaquin Roman has it. Saunders knocked it out. Turnover. Greensburg Salem and the Rams on the front porch again. There's Big Joaquin with the big skin.
Like that's twice that Saunders knocked it out, and Joaquin was the recipient. I don't know if they're working a play there or not. It could be Mercer Rule only in the second half, correct?
Right.
Magic number 35. Highlands has a chance to get it here.
First down on the Greensburg 40-yard line. The Rams lead it 28-0. You know, the most points ever scored by Highlands in this stadium was scored against Greensburg Salem on October 11th, 2013. The Rams beat the Lions 59-7. The give is to White. He's hit, and he's brought down at the 40. Number 13 was in there quickly, and that was Jaden Stevens, the junior linebacker.
By the way, your buddy Doc Emmerich retired.
I met him once. He was very nice.
Eddie, what's Eddie's last name? The horse race guy, Olchek?
Eddie Olchek, yeah.
Told a story where he used to carry his briefcases. Doc was getting up there in age. He said the thing weighed 50 pounds because Doc had stuff from the 70s in there.
I met him at spring training last spring when you were still allowed to go to sports games, and he was great. He was sitting in the stands. He talked to me. He talked my ear off.
There you go. Complete the White.
There's
Nobody's
White.
there.
25, 20. Caleb 15 and down to the 11-yard line. He tried to high step.
Landon Signorella made the tackle.
He
was engaged in a block there.
I was going to say, was he tackled by Golden Rams Stadium or no? It was Lando instead, huh?
Got his legs stuck out there.
32 yards.
Did you see that David Jones the other day? Yesterday, in fact. He was...
Oh, Daniel Jones. He was going so fast he went straight down.
David Jones, that's the Monkeys, right?
That is correct.
203 yards now for Chandler.
Hey, where the people say we monkey around.
Can you believe that the way he ran, though? Just right into the turf. He was running 21 miles an hour. That's impressive.
Timmons is back, and he's going to fire it to the post, and Caleb has it for a Highlands touchdown. Well, Caleb wasn't going to be denied, and Chandler made sure he got it back.
And Lando was nowhere to be found. This is fun, Mike.
So I got 211 for Chandler.
That's what I have, Mike.
On what? 7 for 9, 211 yards. And Caleb White, 69 yards on 3 catches. The Rams at 6:13, the magic number. Lead it 34-0.
DJ Loveland has 2 touchdowns. And
Yeah, 5 for 5. And the Rams lead it 35-0. Let me hear that band. LB&J Sports is celebrating their 6th decade of outfitting our local teams and great sports fans of the AK Valley. When it comes to all your sporting goods needs, look no further than B&J Sports. Glenn Mills and that friendly staff provide that personal touch. Customized high school jackets, team uniforms, trophies, and plaques, or any kind of sports equipment. You just can't beat the service at B&J Sports. They're located at 1605 Freeport Road in Natrona Heights, and they're open 9 to 5:30 weekdays and Saturdays 9 till noon. Give Glenn a call, 724-226-2762. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports. 35-0 Highlands. I mentioned that the 59 points was the most ever scored by Highlands here. Do you know what the record for most points scored here is?
Against us? Oh, no.
In a game.
That was Jeanette and Aliquippa.
Jeanette 70, Aliquippa 48 in 2007 in the semifinals.
And I was sitting right where I was, and I was spotting that game.
I was ill and I was home.
I was calling you, remember?
You were giving me the updates.
What a fun game that was. I mean,
it was Terrell Pryor, right?
Yeah, Terrell Pryor.
Yeah, there were a lot of people. I was the only one not here.
Exactly. And Jonathan Baldwin. Hey, that's a free ball.
It's out of bounds. And they almost got it to the corner.
Some people would call it taunting. I call it they were having fun. Baldwin would catch a ball and wave at Pryor as he went by him. Pryor stopped at midfield on a punt return, waited for a block like 3 seconds, got past him, turned around and waved the ball. Those are some stud athletes. That's the fastest kids we ever saw in this field, by the way. They were motoring.
First down at the 35.
That's where we used to get playoff games. Now all the playoff games are going to be home this year except for the championship, right?
Right.
And that will not be at Heinz Field.
No, they're going to play, probably North Allegheny, something like that. This is Canada off the left side. Canada tries to get outside to the left and does. And gets the first down across the 45 to the 46-yard line.
I give him credit, Mike. He had Jeremiah Nelson and Jeremiah Saunders. The Jeremiah's on his back, and he still made a first down.
11-yard pickup for Canada. And now, of course, if Greensburg Salem were to score, it would wipe the would-be Mercy out. It's what the score is at halftime.
And once it starts, it cannot stop, correct?
Oh, they have a fumble. It's loose.
They're on it.
They dive on it. Still loose.
Who's got it?
Briggs got it back. It might be dual possession. Let's see. Briggs and Burford. But it's Briggs that has it. He did. The Rams had a couple of hands on it. A couple people had a couple of hands on it, but couldn't come up with it. Hot potato down there.
Like Great Allegheny Conference, along with 2 classifications in 2A and the Big 7 in single A, were the only teams to play all their conference games.
Wow. Well, I read a story last week. It was unexplained why the 6A teams had games canceled. Well, mainly because they have more people. There's a better chance you're going to get something. And boy, Kyron Long just laid the lumber to Canada. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 3rd and 16. And don't use it all in the first half, by the way.
Just want to let you know, though, there was a lot of people involved to make that happen. You don't avoid this COVID situation without having, rules in place, and more importantly, following those rules. Rams show blitz, and they give us to Canada off the left side. Squirts through there, up over the 45 to the 50-yard line, but it'll be 4th down. They may go for this one. Well, he squirts through that hole. He accelerates, does he not? Yes, he does. 10-yard gain to the 50. It'll be 4th and 6. I don't know, Mike. 4:29 to go. Why not? Yeah, anyway. I get the feeling it doesn't matter where we get the ball. We're going to score anyway. True that. So I think I'd probably go for this one. Dave Kiefer in his 8th season. This Dave Kiefer, not the Dave Kiefer at Southmoreland, it broke their streak. They made the playoffs last year at Southmoreland for the first time since 1979. We're loaded up in the box here. They're going to run it. Why? The candidate tries to get to the outside. He's going to get the first down and more. 40, 35, and bulldogged out of bounds at the 30-yard line. Now, they did go on 4th, and they picked it up. Opponents this year against the Rams are now 5 for 12 on 4th downs. Highlands is 11 for 16 going forward on 4th down. They were 5 for 6 last week. To which Coach Drury told me it pays to go for it. Yeah, sometimes. And Mike, there's what happens when you load the box up. You get outside, you break one tackle, and you're off to the races.
First down at the Highlands 30, a 20-yard gain for Canada. He's in with 67 yards on the ground tonight. Rams show blitz again. And to give to Canada, he's hitting the hole by Tyrus Kerr as he leans ahead to the 28.
Kerr and Joaquin Roman get credit for the tackle, but Saunders blew that play up. He took on 2 blockers, Mike. When you get a linebacker to take on 2 blockers for you, you're going to be in good shape.
Clock winds to 3:34 left of the first half. The Rams leading at 35-0. Give it to Canada again. Tries to get outside to the left. The Rams do a good job of containing him and bring him down. Boy, you see how fast Joaquin gets down the line.
I know, Mike.
It was Signorella that provided the contain up top.
For a 315-pounder, he's out there in a hurry.
He weighs more than twice as much as me, and he would definitely beat me in a race. No doubt about that.
He's got 5 tackles and 2 fumble recoveries tonight.
It's quite a night on senior night for him.
Yep, he's been
3rd and 7 for the Golden Lions at the Golden Rams 27-yard line. 2:49 left, first half.
great player for the Golden Rams. Mike, Division I offers still coming in for him.
Briggs keeps it. Briggs skirts left side, got the first down to the 20-yard line. Gets to the 19, and it's first down, Greensburg Salem.
Signorella wrapped him up along Burford, but not until he gets that first down. Like you said, they score here, Mike. There'll be no mercy at halftime.
Well, we could get it and score ourselves.
2:32 to go on a turning clock here.
Beautiful night for senior night. We had so much rain on senior nights. It's 72 degrees right now. Just beautiful. Briggs keeps it. Briggs is hit. Rams are tackling the ball. Briggs gets it down to the 13. A 6-yard gain.
Burford also had a big night, Mike. 6 tackles and 1 sack.
Briggs only has 18 on the ground, but Canada has 70. Rams are doing theirs in the air. Chandler Timmons has thrown for 211.
Get a timeout.
We do have a timeout. So the Rams take their first timeout. 1:49 left of the first half. The Rams leading at 35-0.
Wireless Zone's the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Whether you're a small business, a big family, or just need a new device, Wireless Zone can help you. At Wireless Zone, they're dedicated to finding the right device for you, your family, your business, and your lifestyle. Our stores are offering competitive prices on today's most popular smartphones, devices, and accessories with award-winning customer service. Stop in today and see what makes Verizon the world's largest and most reliable network. 5G, I'm going to say it again. Wireless Zone has 12 area locations, including 6 in the AK Valley. Ram fans, your Wireless Zone headquarters are in Natrona Heights, at the Walmart Plaza in Pittsburgh Mills next to JCPenney's and across from Victoria's Secret. Or find the Wireless Zone store nearest you by visiting wirelesszone.com.
Thanks to all of our sponsors for helping us out this year. It's a different year, obviously, and thank you. There's the Ram.
Hey,
and the Rams masked up.
Got a mask.
At Ohio State, they are not allowing Brutus because they say wearing the costume is a COVID hazard.
Alrighty then.
Yeah, I don't know.
By the way, tonight,
everybody's got their own rules. That's Ohio. I can't.
Generously, we got 4 tickets for the seniors on senior night, and we were allowed
to have a nice crowd tonight. Yeah,
allowed to send 60 out to Greensburg Salem fans, so they were very appreciative to have an opportunity to come tonight too.
2nd and 3. Briggs going to run a reverse, and it's taken by Akeem White, and the Rams have it. As staying home was Nelson, who's having a big night.
And having fun doing it too, Mike.
He is. Well, he always has fun. It's a loss of 5. Back to the 18-yard line. It'll be 3rd and 9.
And that's one thing, Mike, as the general manager of the team also, I always enjoy meeting the kids and getting to know them and talking to them.
We shut ourselves off.
Yeah, I had to this year, and I really missed being around the kids. So it's been a different year, but hey, we didn't know we were going to get 7 games, and we're happy with that.
1:10 to go. To give us to Canada. Oh, what a play by Bender. Fought off the block. He was being blocked by Billy McChesney. He fought off of it and made the play. Great play by Tyler.
Not only the kids, Mike, but the coaches too. I always enjoy sitting in there. You learn a lot sitting in that coach room. I guess that's why I'm asking more questions this year. I'm not as smart as they make me.
4th and 12 at 45 seconds. The clock continues to run. They're going to go for this. Briggs, the quarterback. He's back.
Looking to throw.
He looks. Now he's going to sprint right. Now he's going to fire it. Intercepted at the 2-yard line. Picked off by Coleman. Up the sideline. Up to the 30-yard line. The third Greensburg Salem turnover. And Elijah Coleman picked it off.
Mike, he actually made 9 yards on that.
He did. I was going to think maybe you knock it down, but he did well. That's his second interception of the year. Ties him for the team lead with DJ Loveland. There's a penalty against Greensburg Salem. The Rams will decline it, and they'll take the ball at the 29. Illegal shift. So the Rams have 22 seconds, and I'm not saying anything.
Well, I thought maybe they have linemen downfield, Mike. They're so used to running the ball.
Looks like the Rams are going to take a knee here.
There will be the Mercer
And get us to the locker room. Timmons takes a knee, and that is going to be the end of the first half. Well, the Rams scored early and often, scoring twice in the first quarter, 3 times in the second quarter. DJ Loveland added 5 extra points. Chandler Timmons threw for 3. Jeremiah Nelson and Brock White ran for 1. We're at halftime at Golden Ram Stadium. Your score, Highlands 35, Greensburg Salem nothing. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back with stats and more right